Hey everybody, Bill Flipper here. I'm going to give you a very super important tip that you just need to remember. We're coming up on Black Friday, November sales. Super important time. So, as you're preparing for these, there will be limited sales. I'm talking limited. It may be 24 to 48 hours. And this is the best sales of the year. You'll be getting name brand items 50, 60, sometimes 85% off, and it's super important to have those days free. Now, I recommend instead some RA at this time you could, but people often point out you could go out to three Black Friday stores, spend $600 at a store when a guy's sitting at home doing OA and he's spending 3,000 an order. So I recommend if you're going to do that, have serious chunks of time for your OA because you'll be able to get more items. They might have 10 of an item at a store, but they got 3,000 on the website. So I really recommend doing OA at this point. But have your credit cards ready, have them, auto-filled, have big chunks of time free because these sales will not be just Black Friday. Often they're almost in the entire month leading up. So last year, Walmart had every Friday was a Black Friday sale, and some of these items were extremely profitable. Extremely profitable. So you want to have when these things are dropping, you want to be ready. You want big chunks of time. Lock yourself, if you're like me, you got a kid, throw a tablet at him, give him his Legos, and you're going to close the door and you're going to have to chunk this time because there's such more you're going to have so much profit can be made in 24, maybe even a 2 hour period. So you need that time to yourself, whether you gotta go get a sitter or whether you got whatever you gotta do, you have to have that time to yourself. You have to have your credit cards. We want to have our credit cards paid off. We want to run these up. But you know what I mean? You might be spending is your entire spend goal needs to be spent this entire time. And if you're going, I don't recommend, but for someone like me who's done it a few years, I'm open to taking a loan even at this point for inventory because it's so profitable, and then paying that loan quickly off once Q4 is over. So you need to be ready for these sales. They'll be coming up. They'll be on all your major favorite websites, whether that's Nike, Kohl's, Walmart, and just be checking them a lot and be talking to people or at least checking them and trying to understand when they come up. Because, like I said, Walmart had Black Friday sales. These items were going out of stock within 1 hour. But for that hour, you could get as many as you wanted. So it's very, very important you be there when that hour hits. So be checking them. We're probably not there. We're not there yet, but you'll be surprised how early in November they come. So, it's time. Maybe, at this point of the year, here's a great little tip. Go through your old inventory. If you're not making money on it, maybe you need to cut some loose. Maybe it's been 90 days and right now, you can get out at break even or a little bit below it. It's best to get out now, especially if the keeper charts are telling you it's not coming back. Get that money now because that money can be used this upcoming month of November for much, much, much more money. And I know if you're worried about getting it in FBA, you may not be able to, but you'll be able to do it merchant fulfilled, which is just as profitable. Now, you won't be buying any TVs to merchant fulfill or anything like that, but a lot of clothing items, a lot of toys, all these things come up and they come at heavy discounts. You're you may spend, like I said, way more than your usual is. Be ready for it. You have to be there when it happens. So check out a lot, get those time chunks where you can just work on and do it yourself, and then like I said, prepare for FBM. A lot of people like to do it. I did a little bit last year, nothing super crazy. I plan on pretty much going crazy this year. So get ready. It is coming. It's going to be here before you know it. Get your cards paid off. Start dropping that old unprofitable inventory. Like I said, especially if you're at break even. If you're at break even, and the way you want to check out those real quick, I have some videos on it, or there's lots of easy ones on it. If you're getting to where the sellers are, like I'll wait 5 days if the seller count is going down a lot, but it's very likely you don't want to wait. You know what I mean? It's just take the break even, have the cards all ready. I want my card completely paid off. I pay them off every month, but I want to pay them off early. Like I said, I may take an Amazon lending or something like that just for that short period of time because inventory is so important and you're going to make so much money in the next 2 months. So please be prepared for it. Be ready. Maybe have buying on your phone, buying on your laptop if you're going to use a VPN. Usually at this time they don't cancel a lot of orders. And there's certain websites that don't cancel at all, like Walmart. They had very profitable items they would limit you to two of, but you can immediately go back through and do two again, order, do two again, order. Get the Rakuten points will be really high. At this point, with the super great deals, if you can use card cash, if you know it's coming up at certain store, but I really don't recommend doing anything like trying to get those extra $2 or $3 off. It's not worth it. You're getting it so cheap. Don't overthink this. Look at the keeper chart. And what's really cool about some of these sales is they give you a breakdown of what they'll be. So Walmart gave you a list of all their items, and they're like, I think for Walmart Plus they started at noon, but that's I wouldn't recommend joining Walmart Plus just for that because I think they still limit you because you get the offers like 7 hours early, but then they would hit 7 o'clock and I would just nail them order after order after order after order. I had a FedEx truck pulled up after Black Friday with all my items, so it's very important. And you know what? The truth is I should have went even deeper. So those items, don't be afraid to go crazy. Don't spend it all, early in this month. The deals are coming and be prepared. That's all I have for today. Have a great rest of your week. See ya.